Devils? J-Dog back with another goddamn fucking video. This time in the fucking HHR office area. So a little bit different view again. In today's video, we're going to be going over fucking questions, comments, concerns on the meeting Nunslaughter for the first time. Not too many views. It seems like about the low average is what I always get, which was always in the 600s. So this one, 653 views after 10 days ago. So yeah, it seems like every video gets at least 600 views now. So climbing up, because I remember the first 30 days, I think my minimum was like, I think it was at 300, and I was watching. So I'm definitely looking forward to the day where it gets to fucking every video, the minimum gets at least 1,000 views. So working my way towards that, goddammit. 43 comments to be exact. Didn't pre-read any of them because, well, just trying to get a fucking video out here during the day. So, with no further fucking ado, from Curls and Twirls, shout out to you, brah. Justin, has HHR thought of releasing Immolation's long out of print, Stepping on Angels Before Dawn? Ross and Bob are not only two great guys, but also easy to get a hold of. No, I haven't really thought about doing it because I figured it'd be an automatic no. I mean, isn't the Stepping on Angels, am I incorrect? Is that a bootleg or was definitely put out by a smaller label? The thing is with that disc, I actually own that disc, and I don't think it's that great of a disc, and the reason being is because it doesn't have like all the rigor mortis and immolation stuff. I think it only has like the one immolation demo and maybe a rigor mortis demo, but it doesn't have everything. It definitely doesn't have I'm almost positive it doesn't have the Peace Through Tyranny first demo rehearsal. As opposed, there was a double LP. What is it called? I have it. It's Ancient Hymns of Blood. It's got that wolf on it. I forget. It's got all the fucking rigor mortis demos, all the immolation demos. It's even got the immolation here and after demo. So I just thought that was much, much better. So instead of just doing the Stepping on Angels, which is like, in my opinion, it's just incomplete, you know? So, and I've never, as far as Ross and them, I figured it kind of no-go because I figured, because they're on Metal Blade. And Metal Blade would probably say, take a hike, we're doing this ourselves. And then before they were on Metal Blade, it was with Roadrunner, and then they're probably like, oh, those songs, Roadrunner. I just figured it'd be a fucking hassle. But I met Ross and Bob several times. They wouldn't remember when I was a teenager, and I have a picture with them and everything. So they were always very, very cool. Had all my shit signed. I just figured it'd be kind of a no-go, to be honest with you. But releasing anything by Immolation, I would love to. As a matter of fact, the one thing I definitely want to do by Immolation the most, I think I had told Chase to ask, and they said no, would be Here and After on Picture Disc, Failures for God is on Picture Disc, and Closer to World of Below on Picture Disc. Definitely those three. The thing is they just did that shape picture disc, though, I Feel Nothing, which it has the Here and After art on a shape picture disc, so it's kind of, it'd still be very, very cool, but not as cool. It's like, oh, kind of the first time, it's ever been slightly seen on a picture disc, because other than that, Here and After, at least, has never been on picture disc. So, neither of the other two. I think on Holy Cult's been a picture disc, though, because I'm pretty sure. Was that when they left Metal Blade and then they eventually came back? Is that how it went down, or they never came back? Or what was the deal? Yeah, would they go to Listenable? I think it was. I remember when that came out. I'm almost positive it came out on LPM Pictures at the time, and I'm pretty sure I own both. From Mac Powers. Oh shit, it's kind of a fucking longie. Is there any goddamn question here? There's a question mark in there though. Goddammit. Hey, brah, love your videos always. My favorite one album by a band is Arcada and Death We Meet. Great old school Death Doom album and Winters Into Darkness. I agree that I still love stuff from when I grew up on. I listen to many new bands, but for some reason the classics still have a better staying power. Yeah, and I think it's just, like I said, I just think it's a mental thing and it's a brain chemistry thing. It's what you hear first, and especially like a style like death metal or black metal extreme music, when you're just used to hearing just normal shit on the radio, and you hear it for the first time, if you do appreciate or like that music, your brain's going to go to what you heard first. So, for example, let's just say, it's funny, if you get like a 16-year-old today, and let's say they hear Swedish death metal for the first time, but it's a newer band, like, oh, I don't fucking know. Who's a new one-album band that's from Sweden, or even have to be from Sweden, if that just sounds Swedish, and they put out an album in 2020. They're like, this is the fucking greatest thing ever. This is awesome. And they're like, that's their favorite. It's over like, it's better than Left Hand Path to them. It's better than Dismember Like an Overflowing Street. Guys like myself are like, well, fucking weird, but I get why, so just the way it is. I think it's like I said, I think it's like that literally for everybody. Was there a classic death or thrash metal band that you feel that hasn't aged well? For me, I never enjoyed Megadeth or Deicide. I know you like them, but then again, I prefer black, goth, and industrial. Whew. Not a fan of goth and especially not industrial. Get the pitchfork, haha. But the stuff I grew up on, like bands like Typo Negative, Static X, and Fear Factory, these were the bands I will hold a special place in my heart. Well, yeah, that's because you grew up on. That's kind of what introduced you to like the more underground metal. That's what it sounded like. It was kind of a gateway, you know what I mean? Which is, yeah, I mean, it's cool because everybody's got to start somewhere. Like, I'm not into Static X or any of that shit at all, as you got to know. But yeah, it's got. I mean, some guys like that's the only thing I can appreciate bands like Pantera and stuff for. It probably does kind of gateway some of those guys into it, and then they realize, if they still like Pantera, they're like, well, this what's heavier than Pantera? Or they realize, well, no, Pantera's a little fucking small fish in a big ass fucking pond when it comes to heavy shit. Um, as far as hasn't aged well for me, and Megadeth would be a perfect song. I'm actually not that big of a Megadeth fan. I like the first two albums, and key words, I like them. I definitely don't love them. But you get those people, Metallica or Megadeth. I think early Metallica smokes early Megadeth, to be completely honest with you. Yeah, I mean, what's the third album? Is that Rust in Peace? Is that the first one? I remember the third and maybe even the fourth being okay. But yeah, and then fucking the 90s and 2000s shit. I mean, that's just fucking for the garbage can. So, next goddamn question. Human Brisket, goddammit. Awesome Nunslaughter story. Met Jim in Austin. Really nice guy. I took the set list off the stage. I think it was '09. Okay, '09, yeah. Wonder who did Nunslaughter play there in Austin, Texas. Curious who that was. Maybe more Boss out or something. For fucking '09. Reaper was probably in the band too. Did you meet Reaper then too? Because I'm assuming you probably watched the Hellcast shit when him and I was doing it before I started my YouTube channel. But I'm pretty sure in '09 Reaper would have been in the band still. Question: have you heard "Kings of Punk" by Poison Idea? Killer album. I have not. I was actually meaning to though, because I know he had I'm almost positive an LP, maybe even an LP and a CD, had in the distro, and it kind of like looked intriguing, like it could be like good like punk shit that I would like, but I never got around to it. I don't think we have it in stock anymore. But I know exactly what you're talking about. I even know what the cover looks like and everything because I said we got it in stock, and but to this day, yeah, I've never heard it. Don't even know what it sounds like, but it looked kind of interesting. From White or Wits Hard. Shout out to you, brother. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And never seen you before. Comments. Yo, Jada, which format do you notice sells the best for HHR? Vinyl, CD, cassette, digital. Has HHR ever done any novelty releases? For example, CD, long box, micro CDs, box set, etc., etc. I mean, on that question, kind of. I mean, we've done a lot, like CDs and like shaped as a 7-inch, which I don't like that packaging. For example, we did a Profanatical one, the Sickening by Holy Host. There's one that's shaped like a 7-inch, one's shaped like a just normal CD. Never done a long box though that I can think of. But special edition packages you have, and like I said, the Profanatica is shaped like a 7-inch. I generally don't like that. I mean, yeah, it looks cool, but it's kind of like I want to put this with my CDs, but now I got to put my 7 inches because it's like I don't know. It's kind of probably an OCD thing. Like, who gives a fuck? Just store it whatever format. You know what I mean? But to me, it's I don't know. Just kind of irks me a little bit. But I believe that's what the band wanted. So I mean, it's not the end of the fucking world. You know what I mean? I'm not like pissed and thrown against the wall. It's just I'd rather have CDs shaped like CDs and LPs shaped like LPs and 7-inch shaped like 7. Format that they're meant to be. Out of all the gimmicky formats, which would you say is your personal favorite? When you say gimmicky formats, were you talking about just the originals like vinyl, CD, cassettes? When you said that? 'Cause I don't know what else would be gimmicky. But as far as what sells the best, it would be a toss-up between CDs and LPs. Some days it's more LPs, some days it's more CDs. Really depends on just what came in, what's new, what's out. But I never done like a backlog like for the last 365 days for each of the last 5 years, which do we sell more? Never did that. But it's pretty hand in hand with CDs and LPs. I mean, without a doubt, like we definitely sell more than cassettes, more than 7 inches, more than digital. We do sell digital on stuff that we own, like we own the rights to, but we don't sell nowhere even close to digital that we do the CDs and LPs. Not even close. DS making a statement here. I'm not sure what the DS stands for. Love your videos, bro. Make my 12-hour workday go so much quicker. It's funny. I don't know. My videos average. I'm trying to keep them like no more than 20 minutes, but some go up to 30 minutes. What do you just like? Are you going like backlogging and watching them because 20 to 30 minutes on 12 hours, still got a lot of time to go. But I'm glad you're watching them, bro. That can help out in that department. Imperial Nocturno comments all the fucking time too. Yo, J Devil, Thanks for answering my questions, as you always do. That's what I'm here for, brah. Request, would you please show us your Devastation Chicago stuff and talk about how you got it? I bought the total fucking ripping Death bootleg CD from Old Cemetery Rex many moons ago. Cheers, Alvaro. The thing is, I showed all my Devastation stuff. The triple CD box set on, was it Area Death, the Chinese label? There's the bootleg CD you're talking about. That was the first thing I ever got. There was another CD come out with the white cover, the proper cover, the demo cover. Then I have an LP of that. So 3 CDs and 1 double LP. I showed them on a previous video. I'll go and look it up, brother. As far as where I got them, I think I got everything through. I'm virtually positive they all came in through Hell's. But the very first one was the bootleg CD, the Total Fucking Ripping Death, and I literally loved it. Those are without a doubt some of my favorite death thrash of all time, some of my favorite demos of all time. Like easily some of my favorite. And so every version that kind of came up, I always bought it. But yeah, it all came in through Hell's. So not really story, just came in and I loved it. I picked it up. So got a fucking book over here. This is from Eric R. typing me up a fucking book, but I don't see any goddamn questions marks in there. Oh, he does have a question at the end. Question time. What are some really kick-ass shows you have seen more recently, say last 5 years? You know, it's funny because I agree. 5 years to me is fucking recent. I meet some of these young devils or shit like that, and they're like, way back to the day in 2017. I'm like, 2017? What? Dude, 2017 literally to me feels like it was like last month. Like, what the fuck are you talking about back in the day? That's not back in the fucking day. Aside from the, I was just going to say that actually, aside from the obvious King Diamond you went to a few years ago, as we know that was badass. Yeah, I mean, in the last 5 years, that probably would have to be the best show I've seen, was King Diamond. One sticking out prior to that, when the last time Exhumed play here, but I always really like watching Exhumed live, but they were really, really good last time too. It was a full house too, which even made it kind of better, because a couple times I've seen Exhumed, it's kind of like I don't want to say a ghost town, but not a lot of people out there. Maybe it was this was a weekend night, I don't remember, but it was a pretty full house at the Foundry. That was just pre-COVID. So that's 2 right there. King Diamond, Exhumed. Standout shows, really killer ones in the last 5 years. I remember last time I saw Ghoul. I always really enjoyed seeing them. The last time was really, really good as well. But that's probably about 5 years. But definitely more than it was pre-COVID for sure, but probably pushing even a couple more years. It's been a while. But yeah, I'd say it was within 5 years. I really like live. I'm drawing a fucking blank. I'm pretty sure I've seen Macabre in the last 5 years, and I always enjoy seeing Macabre. I love the talking in between the songs, and I just always like seeing Macabre. So I'm pretty sure I've seen them in the last 5 years, but nobody like that you haven't heard of or don't realize that I like, I guess. I'm seeing Malevolent Creation this Wednesday. I'm recording this on a Monday, so in 2 days I'm going to go see Malevolent Creation. Definitely, I'm really looking forward to that. So hopefully that'll be added to the bucket list. And then outside that, not too many shows coming up that I know. The next one I know of that I'll be going to is the Deicide show, and I think that's in August. And then after that, the Mortician show, and I'm pretty sure that's in September. So it's kind of like there's a big gap, June and July, not really doing shit, unless something pops up. But to my knowledge, nothing. I mean, there might be like, I don't know, maybe Midnight Plays Local or Kernagy or something like that in Baltimore, which I'll probably go to. If it's on a weekend, I'll go. But nothing like, I don't know of any like Cannibal Corpse coming in through town or Dismember flying over here or anything like that. Like not that I'm aware of anyways. So, but if there is something comes, or Immolation coming back around, things like that over this entire summer, I don't know of anything that I can think of. So if there's anything coming to Cleveland, June and July Devils, like of that caliber, let me know because I'm unaware of it. Ozell Macklin, goddammit. Seems like kind of like a life, like how to get kick ass in life question. When do you find time to train? I assume just after posting your videos and before work. You assumed incorrectly, Barbara. Just seems like you would be always hustling or pressed for time. Wife, business, cats, house upkeep, beast mode, and now a rising YouTuber. I don't know about that, but we'll see. Hopefully, that'd be pretty cool, huh? Not enough hours in a day, respect. So the biggest thing is yeah, I'm not. I mean, I'm a relatively busy person, but I don't want to make it sound like I'm like fucking Donald Trump or anything. I'm not that goddamn important. You just got time management. My whole thing is I stop my day, my work day at 4, unless I absolutely have to go, because then yeah, I'll go off and train. Like you have to have a set schedule. This you just have to have times for everything. So I train in the afternoons. The morning videos, like I schedule, like for example, I'm recording this in the afternoon now. This will be posted in a few days because I have several other pre-recorded videos. I schedule them on YouTube for 6 a.m. So it's not like I wake up at 6, so sign to my computer and fucking post a video. You know what I mean? It's already, that's going up while I'm, just getting up at that time actually. So it's already going up, yeah, but the biggest thing is you got to have a set time for fucking everything. Too many people, they're just dicking around, like they're winging it. Like you got to have a set, these hours I'm doing this, I stop at this time. Because especially with business, owning your own business, is if you don't, like, there's never a time I have nothing left to do. So if I could just pack a cot up in this motherfucker, just work all the time. In that case, you're not going to be getting other things done in life. And I don't think it's mentally healthy, too, to just fucking sit there and focus all on one thing all the time. It's good to have different mental stimuluses, like whether it be with work or whatever, just different things to just get out of your house and just, you know what I mean? Kind of, for me, it's just, you don't get in that depressive rut. I see a lot of people that are depressed or suffer from depression. When I look at their lifestyle, I say, no fucking wonder why, man. You don't have like this, you don't have enough to keep your mind busy. You have too much fucking dick around time to where you're thinking too much about, most of the time, stupid shit that you can't control. And I think that's part of the reason why I never really get to that level, because I don't have time to sit there and think about shit. You know what I mean? I'm not like, oh, I wonder how like so and so in the family's doing, like my uncle or shit. Like I don't sit there and worry about other people. I don't have time. I got all my own shit going on. So, but at the same time, like, and it makes time go fast too. So like, it could be a good thing or a bad thing. But like, seriously, the last 20 years of my life, it seemed like it. Literally, I'm not even exaggerating. It feels like it's like 2-3 years long. Like it flew the fuck by because I'm always consistently doing. As a matter of fact, for example, like there's never a day, 7 days a week, ever, that I never leave my house for something. Ever. Whether I leave to go to the warehouse, I go to the grocery store, I go to the fucking the gym, run errands, pick up food, whatever. There's never a day ever that I don't leave the house. So I'm always kind of like on go mode. But but the biggest thing is to do it all. You just got to have have a schedule. You can't just fucking wing it. Otherwise, there will definitely be something that gets neglected for sure. We'll probably make this the last goddamn video. I mean, the last goddamn question, because we're approaching the 20-minute mark. There's not too many more in here. There's a couple in here. There's not really much for me to say, or a couple I have answered. One guy talking about grunge again, which I do not like grunge at all, guys. I think, as I said, because of, I don't know if they're out yet, but I will be up to this because I kind of already answered. Like, I'm not into this shit at all. And from fucking Kevin Nordovan, we'll make this the last one. Another cool vid. Justin, love the Nunslaughter stories. What are your top 5 Cleveland bands? Top 5 Cleveland bands. Counting Nunslaughter, I would say Nunslaughter for sure, obviously. The reason I say that is because they're originally from Pittsburgh. But let's put Nunslaughter next to most of their career, I guess, they're here. And so let's put Nunslaughter there. Let's come up with something that's a little bit not too fucking obvious. Honestly, for me, growing up, I got to throw them in there. From the Depths and Decrepit. I was a huge fan of those since I was a teenager. So yeah, Nunslaughter, From the Depths, Decrepit, and Balmer, especially with their. I mean, I grew up on There Was Blood Everywhere. I mean, I like even their the Emanations, the last disc we did. I'm really looking forward to hearing the new album. I heard it's fucking awesome. I believe it, but I thought Emanations was really, really good. But I mean, I grew up as a teenager, ordered from Relapse Records. There Was Blood Everywhere. And I loved that since I was like 14 years old. So, and Balmer would have to be in there. So that's 4. It's kind of a toss-up between Manicore, especially with the Ritual Cleansing of the Whore demo, Midnight, and Necrofilth, especially with the Worship of Destruction demo. I really love that fucking that Necrofilth demo. It's kind of a toss-up between those 3 because they each got like, I love fucking. I like everything by Midnight, but especially like the Complete and Total Hell and Satanic Royalty. That's definitely one of my favorite stuff. And then the Necrofilth Worship Destruction demo and Manicore. Yeah, so it's kind of like Yeah, I don't know. Toss a coin with one of those. Put those in the 5. But I'm trying to think about forgetting it. Oh, fuck. It's kind of, honestly, regurgitation, too, with Tales of Necrophilia. Yeah, it'd be tough to pick just 5. Hemdale was really, really good, especially the split with Exhumed. Yeah, Nick, when you think we break down Cleveland had a fucking quite a few good bands. So I don't know, throw those in there. Maybe like fucking 10 for 1, huh? So yeah, just that 20 minutes, goddamn. We'll make that the last one. I didn't see anything too fucking elaborate. Like I said, there's only 43 comments um on this video anyways. So yeah, it wasn't too much asked. I mean yeah, that's all. So anyways, yeah, make that last one. So you know how to do it, devils. Questions, comments, and even motherfucking concerns. Leave them in the comment section. I'll get them answered bright and early at 6 a.m. See you tomorrow. Later.